Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. My girlfriend's kind of butthurt that we're not doing anything special because I'm working tonight, as you guys can see. It's not very romantic dating a stand-up comic. But I love my girlfriend very much. I don't usually talk about her in comedy settings because comedians are assholes. I don't want them saying anything bad about her. I actually made the mistake of talking about my girlfriend once at a show, and the gentleman I was talking to said, so your girl, is she hot? Like real hot? Like straight hot? Yeah, that's the thing he said to my face. And she is. Just being real, she is. My girlfriend's very femme. That's essentially what he was getting at. There's the terms that he thinks on. But I don't know why he gives a shit, because I don't know if straight guys are aware, but you are the last group of people we're trying to please. You are bottom of the totem pole. Like lesbians have literally spent decades coming up with fashions and a standard of beauty that are specifically for not you. Like, that's something we've done. And it is fantastic. It's free of all this bullshit that straight women are bombarded with in the media and advertising. It's much more free. Like, essentially, as a lesbian, I can wear whatever the fuck I want. Every day is Halloween. It's awesome. I have a sailor suit I wear on the regular. Just when it's cold enough outside. No special occasion. Like, I could wear cargo shorts to a wedding. Who's gonna say shit to me? What are you wearing? I'm a lesbian! How dare you? Crocs and a ball gown? Is it Wednesday? I think it is. I don't wear that last one. It's just a Doctor Who costume most days. That interaction actually happened in New York. I spent a lot of time there. I spent 2 months in New York, and I grew to love it. I did, but it was kind of a rough start. I've heard that actually you're not a real New Yorker until you cry in public without giving a shit who sees you. And I became a real New Yorker in under 90 minutes. It just instantly broke me. But I did. I grew to love it. I didn't want to leave when it was time to go. And I'm going to get some pushback on this, but I think after spending some time in New York, I actually think that New York is more liberal than San Francisco. I do. Because here's the thing, in San Francisco, a lot of us talk the talk, but we don't walk the walk. Like it's very common in the city to hear someone be like, oh, I don't even see color. And I'm like, yeah, it's because there fucking isn't any here. That's liars. It's just a city full of white people not talking to each other. That's a problem, you know? Whereas, like, in New York, you know, they would say things that would horrify a San Franciscan, but it's truly a diverse city, and they actually take the time to get to know each other on a personal level. So, like, in New York, you'll hear someone be like, man, you know Nigerians are all sneaky. It's like, whoa, dude, chill out. I think that guy said he was Nigerian a second ago. Oh, yeah, that's my best friend. What's up, Sneaky Dave? Not much, Jewy Steve. And then they make out, because that's how gay guys are on the East Coast. I fucking love it. It is fantastic. I don't have a lot of Valentine's Day experience, romantic experience. I came out pretty late in life. I was actually dragged out of the closet at the end of college. I waited until all the fun was over. I was like, oh no, you guys have all the pussy. I'll just be here frustrated alone. And then a week before graduation, Danielle, tell me I'm gay. And then I'll be like, yeah, you're right. That's how it happened. And everyone knew? When I came out, all of my friends, my parents, everyone were like, yeah. Fucking no. And I was trying to figure out, because I thought I hit it pretty well. This came together years after. This wasn't always the way I got down. This wasn't always my jam. But it was so obvious, because my whole life I did this weird thing where, like, I would never talk about sex, and then when I thought about it, I would way overcompensate too much. Like, the first instance of this is when I was 13. I noticed that all my friends were like getting interested in boys, and I just wasn't even thinking about it. So I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta pull it together!" So I went to the mall, and I bought a Thunder from Down Under calendar, which is just ridiculous. And when I got home, so do you guys know what Thunder Down Under is? Basically, Australian Chippendales. It's Down Under refers to like their butts and their wieners, and that they're Australian. And then the calendar, when I bought it, all the guys had long hair. They just looked like gay Australian Fabio. It was just super hyper masculine. They were all in G-strings. It was just, and when I brought it home, I like didn't even have a bag. I just came in the house and I was like, "Hey, Ma, look at this! Look at what I'm into!" And my mom gave me this look that was just like, that basically said two things. It was, one, I don't believe you. And two, you are way too young for this. What, are you like a horny retiree? What? No woman under the age of 90 is into this. Why are you? Because it's true. No, because like no one's into that. No average woman is into that. Like that is all just. Thunder from Down Under is basically for two people. It's for gay men and sad ladies living a lie. That's what it's for. And that's what I fit into, was the second category. Essentially, is what I discovered. It was so ridiculous. And I'm so thankful to have a girlfriend now. I am very thankful, because I'm terrible with women. And being in a relationship allows me to maintain the delusion that I'm amazing with women. Like, that's the only thing holding me back, essentially. Like, being in a relationship allows me to think that, like, I'm Lady George Clooney, like, I'm just really smooth and charming, versus the reality of me hitting on women. Which is this, ma'am, you're in the front row, so congratulations, try to keep your pants on. Do you mind if I okay, this is my signature move. This is how I used to hit on women, before I met my girlfriend. No, it's not